rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Toma. Matei já vários aqui. Tocou. Já tô atacando, tô de capacete, velho. Beleza. Ai, cara, o cara ele saiu da escada e já tomou já. Muito cabaço.
Fuck! I've been hit.
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
Vou tentar não tretar com esse cara aí nessa gameplay. Vamos ver se eu consigo.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Pra carisma, né?
Sir, Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures.
Você está meio alto.
Adventures that will become the stuff of legends.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that.
Só concordar com o
He'll hand
cara.
over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well,
Hey,
enough of the
don't
chat.
pass.
Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Não perco nada. Ô, Daguinho.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Os caras estão ganhando pouco.
This
Vou
is
piar a carisma
indeed
do cavalo.
the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Boião.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Soldado gosta de ter uma arma, da boa usar uma arma dura forte. Conselheiro. Eu acho que eu vou de conselheiro. Soldado é fácil, papo. Tá ligado?
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Beleza.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Go away, boss man. Get nothing from me.
Cara, você está muito alta, velho. Deixa eu baixar essa 6. Melhorou.
Do something with that mutt, Henry. It's doing my head in.
Heel! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace
Hello.
at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Adoro cu, porra.
Come on, Oaks. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Have you ever been to a proper noble banquet?
No, I haven't. Why would the lords invite me to their table?
True. But then invite me.
True.
I might be only a noble's bastard, but Sir Hans opens doors for me, if you get my meaning.
Aye, that makes sense.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now for Mutt, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow, all right?
Christ! All right. But you better not forget about me.
Don't worry. Thanks, mate.
E treinamento do cara também. Mas e aí, cadê a comida? Cara, dog. Vem pra cá, porra.
Look what I have for you.
Vou pegar a salsicha do caredo. Aí. Barriguinha tá cheia dele já.
Well then, Henry. Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's
Yeah,
see
it
if
is.
you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know.
Ah,
When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
vai tomar
Certainly.
fumo.
So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that
Yeah.
ready too.
O vermelhinho significa o quê, velho? Ah, que a gente já tá usando, né? Mano, esse aqui é o que tanca mais, velho. Ah, tem que colocar a coifa e o elmo. Entendi. Já tô de malha. Já tô com tudo, filho.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword and come along.
Ué, não botei a espada, né?
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Bora.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Very nice exchange, Henry. A very nice exchange, Henry.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Não ataca não?
Good. Nice. For Christ's sake.
Ué,
That's the way. What are you doing?
Henry?
Cover.
tô mana. Gente.
Good.
Nice cover.
Good.
Tá.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. That's it.
Flash your blades.
Nice.
Não precisa escolher o lado
But what about a
que ele
riposte?
ataca.
Reckon you can manage that?
Riposta.
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow
Yeah.
up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice.
Uhum.
Sweet.
Ele vai atacar não?
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. I was too slow.
Nice strike.
Good riposte.
Defendendo, né?
Christ.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right,
Vou ser humilde.
100 groschen it is.
Vou
Defend
falar pra
yourself.
postar mais.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Ai,
Good start.
ai. Tô sem estamina. Caralho, velho. Ele tá trocando muito, velho. Boa, boa. Boa, boa. É difícil. Caralho, velho. Trocação quente. Tem que dar o... cancelar o riposta dele. Ai, caralho. Puxei demais. Será que a ciência estava alta? Caralho. Tomando. Vai tomando, vai tomando. Tô tomando.
Nearly done in. Come on, Henry.
Ganhei?
I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable!
Yes,
You
ma'am.
won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Moçada.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Finge que eu não sei.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Ah, que a gente ganha ponta aqui. Vou ganhar eloquência, acho. Esses outros negócios. Vitalidade ia ser interessante. Mas o resto a gente ganha só batendo e jogando.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot, throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Ela é minha amada.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Tô romântico.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
Toma no cu, porra. É, o cara tá sentado no ar ou é impressão minha?
Isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Olha lá.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Eu prefiro espada.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
That's
Well,
alright.
I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Tão fedendo.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Stop your nonsense and crouch down. If they spot you,
Você que ficou em pé, filho da puta.
shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
What is this racket here?
Finalizada.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Eu domino. Musiquinha que elas estão cantando, né?
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, klienty jedí, pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Damn, Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
Verdade.
You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! The bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on!
Moja.
Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot!
A reunião só. Mais reunião.
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Tá, colei junto. Deixa eu pegar um.
Fucking armor! Come on!
Por quê?
We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, his torch is quick!
Ah, mas se o que falar a verdade, o Play 5 vai rodar bem também.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait.
Ah! Fuck!
Você tá doido.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Qual processador que você tá mesmo, mano?
I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Ah, tem quantos giga? A 9070?
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder
16?
fixed up.
Que jogo de ontem? O Hell's is Us? Eu achei brisa, mano. Mas sei lá, os inimigos e o combate eu achei meio cansativo. O mundo eu achei da hora. É, então. Eu não gostei muito do combate.
They mustn't get away. Got that?
Essa eu achei da
Go
hora.
out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
Olha aí. Tá bem bonito.
Keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails,
You'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
You want us to think
Get
they
to
can
work.
swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Nothing about pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the bush is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Eu não libero por que será, hein, cara?
But I still can't see enough.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Filho da puta.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, we'll be about half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run in, quick.
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Because you can't see shit from up there.
É, ficou em pé, eu fiquei também.
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Tô contigo, tô contigo.
Fire! They're fleeing to the rock! Hurry! Run around!
Hum.
Catch them at the top!
Agora. E ganharam dele, ganhou, todo mundo ganhou.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're here!
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Doideira, né? Mas ele tá preso mesmo?
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Caralho.
Don't say, genius.
Não é possível isso, não.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a
Eu
way
queria ver
forward.
se ele tá preso
Then
mesmo.
come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll
É
stay here
engraçado os
meanwhile.
motivos, né? Eles deram
Watch out
todos,
for
é. Racismo, machismo, homofobia. Pra cá? Vocês estão indo pro lado certo?
There's a path, but through fissures. Ah, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know.
Caraca, cadê o Hans, mano? Guys, me perdi. Tô tendo foto, certo? Pois é, mano. Me perdi do cara. Encontra o Sr. Hans. Ele sumiu. Ele sumiu mesmo, velho. Chama o Guzão. Caralho, hoje acordou tarde, hein? Ai, caralho. E agora? E agora? Pode ser que ele esteja na saída, vamos ver.
way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, thank God we found each
Ué.
other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me.
Sei.
I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry!
Caralho. Ah, pelo menos eles falaram que é tech demo, né? Mas... Pô, tô miate, velho.
You're a dead man! Curva! I'm wounded! Too slow! You won't get me!
Tomou. Tô tomando. Tomou. É, tipo isso, Pepão. Doguinho zoom. É, mas acho que vão dar uma nerfadinha, né? Ainda mais no Play 5. Foi o que eles falaram que mostraram.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son?
Vi de novo aqui, né, nessa live em 4K o vídeo, achei carisma também.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
É pro Series S,
If
né?
you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Morremos. Ah, Leizão, vai sair o CDX também, 10 de junho. Era o jogo que eu tava tentando lembrar.
But it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead?
Morreu.
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is
Seu
done.
fogão.
So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry.
Fogão tem grana, pelo menos, né?
Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Tá maluco sobreviver dessa queda aí.
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Bom, o Rafael não tá carisma, não?
We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Like, come on, I'll help you up.
Pô, né? O Rafael tá carisma.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Morrendo.
Just hang in there, damn it. Talk.
Caralho. Aí tá na brisa.
Henry. What are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Saturn.
Não passando mais.
Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Que brisa é essa?
Fuck. Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us. Bianca. Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
your trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Ransom.
Christ's
If
sake.
anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry,
No.
please. Run for the years, you're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Você é doido.
No.
Hang in there.
Wrong.
You're a warrior, you can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry, I've got you.
Isoldo tá mal, né?
Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Ah, lembrei, a casa da velha que tem uma filha e tal.
Pauletta, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
E aí, curtiu, Nedão? longo, né? Ah, pelo menos eu curti.
Scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates.
Nem lembrava
We
disso
have
aí
to prepare
direito.
for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry
Tem que
I
enterrar.
caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking.
Tomar
That's a
flechada
good
no ombro
sign.
assim, osso.
Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you
A
need
mulher que tá
something
cuidando bem
after.
demais, nós.
Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Melhor se sobreviver a essa queda grave, mas você perdeu muitos pontos do nível principal, habilidade de vantagem devido aos grandes ferimentos. Se alicerce se recuperar e recuperá-los gradualmente ao longo do jogo. Mano, nerfaram nós.
That's really good. So good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Precisamos pegar uma bolachinha, velho. Tô na Lara.
I feel like a new man.
Óbvio, gente. Cadê ele? Pegar a bolachinha lá. Mano, ela que falou que eu podia pegar, pô. Você não viu, não? Ela falou, você pode pegar a sopa aqui. Lá fora eu deixei uma bebida, pão e queijo. Só maçã que ela não falou. Você tá falando que eu tô roubando maçã? Maçã tava no pacote também. Pega a bolacha. Ladrãozinho. Porra, não tem nenhuma negresco, nenhuma óleo lá embaixo. Só tem essa porra de balduco cereale, velho. O bagulho tem 45% de cereal integral. Deve ser uma merda, velho. Mas tô com fome. O bagulho de puxar não tá saindo. Toma no cu. Tá dando não. Tem tesoura aqui, ó. casca boa. Porra, dá pra ver os grãos na casca. É, não tem nem recheio, mano. Nossa. Meu Deus. Tem cheiro de terra. Não gostei não, hein.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a
Não
dead
gostei
man back
nada
on
disso
his
aqui.
feet or make sure he never gets up again.
Nossa.
So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean
Muito ruim, pô.
potion left. It ought to work
Parece que
wonders
até tá
on him,
podre.
same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now.
Nossa,
First, we have
arrependimento.
to deal with that fever. The best and
Só tem que ir
fastest
uma.
remedy for that is chamomile
Boto fé,
detox.
nossa, que bagulho ruim.
Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Tá cheio de ciência. Será que tem alguma coisa que dá pra pegar aqui dele? Água potável. Cebola. Opa, acho que não vou pegar não. Um cinto de caçador, talvez. Uma tocha. Fala aí. Não. Pode instalar direto.
This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Tipo, é que de vez em quando tem um fix pro patch. Aí você precisa instalar o patch antes de colocar o fix, né? Uhum. Qual jogo você tá tentando?
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
Eu atropelei o porco, acho. Arma de cor. Eu curti o arma de cor quando joguei, mas não joguei muito. Aqui em cima, né? Esse é o banho, pô.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when
É,
it's gonna
água na cara. O Secret Level, você curtiu? E o Love, Death and Robots, você curtiu a quarta temporada ou não, Pepe?
Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Falando que tá cansado. Acho que meteram um time principal na Secret Level e o secundário na Love Death, que meteram um pau.
I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
O dog tá latindo.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Tem que mudar a câmera de lugar, né? Pra vocês verem os tutoriais.
In case there's any foul play.
A última do Black Mirror eu curti pra caralho, velho.
Or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the
Curto, pô.
renegades who
O
ambushed
Anguzão
some
que não
night
curtiu,
company
mas
down
falei pra ele
by
cortar
the
o quarto.
pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me
essa
who
câmera.
you are and what you know about it.
Black Mirror.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to
Ah, foi o Lordizão então. Você curtiu 3? Foi o Lordizão então que tá falando mal.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the
Não
least
tá
of
vendo
your
a cara
worries
desse cara.
now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz. This'll be quick, boy.
Caralho. Vou apagar eles na porrada, moleque. Fica vendo.
Take the fucker out, damn it!
Fica vendo, fica vendo. Vai tomando, vai tomando. Tô sem estamina, tô sem estamina.
This can't be! You fucker!
O outro tá tentando já chegar perto.
You wanna try me?
O outro já foi, um já foi. Ai! Ai! Caralho, guys! Caralho! Calma, calma, irmão.
Fuck that. Bad luck.
Ah, ele meteu 2. Ai, velho.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Vou falar que eles não são da água.
Happened at Bajena's.
Não tava nem conseguindo ver a cara dos caras, mano. O olho ficou na minha frente.
In case there's any foul play.
Hey, you!
Ah, ele falou da arma agora.
Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Caralho.
Lord von Bergov sent us
Não, eu
to
tenho que
find the
botar a arma no
renegades who
inventário.
ambushed some knights company down by the. A couple of them fled.
Vamos ver.
Tell me who.
Vocês não parecem.
You're from Lord von Bergov.
Roupinha.
You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Pô, nerfaram meus pontos, né, velho? Vou tentar mentir, mas não sei se vai dar, não.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bojena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them.
Zoom, entrou na mente.
Alright?
Garota. Entrei na mente, né, rabugento? Vai ficando agulha.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got
Só o Oblivion, Pepão. E sem seu remake, né?
God be praised that
Que eu
my
queria dar uma
Pavlena
testada
wasn't
também.
here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
A véia não vai ser cagueta, não, acho.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein.
Você curte esse carinzudo? O Oblivion é melhor, pô.
Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov.
Armoré de Zudo?
But we were
Bom jogo aí,
ambushed by
mano.
bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
Ah, bota fé.
I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. Everything's prepared. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Camomila ferver por um turno, moa a sal e adicione a caldeirão, por fim sirva. Tá. Não, porra.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
É que eu não vi a água? Não vi a base. De vinho.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Chavate.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Só 2. Dose pequena, hein?
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it,
Cheguei lá reclamar.
it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Cansado. Eu lembro que eu deitei na cama errada. A mina ficou puta que eu me perdi reputação.
With a bit of luck, that decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Strong the dog, fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Isso é do primeiro jogo, velho? Eu não sei, né? Não joguei. Deve
Don't
ser, né?
disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I just told you. Toth.
You know his name, so he's no stranger to you. That could mean you'll meet him again. Or on the other hand, it's a deception and he wants to ensnare you in a trap. One way or another, you should watch out for yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Uns que dá pra upar e tem uns que não, velho. Só tem eloquência pra gastar. Inebriação é foda. Essas aqui são foda. Tem um aqui que a gente tem que pegar, velho, que eu não lembro qual que era. Esse é bom. Só de espada a gente tem. Tô com fome ainda porque a gente não comeu, né? Depois eu gasto mais.
Well, a little complicated. Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry!
Por que ele tem roupa e é nós, não?
How glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself.
Velho,
But
é,
I
velho,
reckon you
meio
paid off part of your
fofoqueira.
debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Rattay, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Beleza.
Bajana,
Marmitinha.
I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that.
Nice.
Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the door... Nothing against the hospitality of the good womenfolk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Espada de caça.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Cara, deu até dinheiro pra nós, a véia. Véia boazinha, hein? Bonito. Bora.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet.
Tô com vontade de fritar batata frita agora.
You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a
Essa
proper
bolacha
bed.
me broxou, velho.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
O humor desse jogo é muito carinho.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit!
É foda.
You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir? There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time.
A gente não tem nem cavalo, aí fica difícil acreditar mesmo.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. It's your city. Hands off me.
No, wait. Wait, one moment.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Cara, tá meio estranho o castelo lá atrás.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
Pois é, você viu? Tá parecendo um quadro, velho. CryEngine tá pocando, moleque.
So we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Então, bem.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Legal.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
Totalmente prata.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
Fight better that witch.
What I tell you?
Então, mano.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Se eu consigo tomar banho antes de falar com ela, não sei se vai adiantar muito.
God be with you.
Não dá.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my. Oh, can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of
That
those
is-
nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
What was that?
Não sei se só o coxo é suficiente.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked
O máximo que deu.
Most of them are dead.
É.
Jesus Christ. Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a mo then, I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You know I'm not one for wine.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Metendo louco essa mina.
I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you.
Quero passar.
I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself.
Hmm.
Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
We divided up fairly, but that Torang only gave me the innards. What do you expect? He's a poacher.
Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Everyone knows about him. Don't name names.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take 'em into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off my whole life, but I know this place inside out.
Getting a mug of piss after a whole day out in the field. Was all I could do not to pour it on Betty's head.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich
Meirinho faz o quê mesmo?
That's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semine is his vassal.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semine. The fort and village belong to him. Old Jan Semine is the head of the family, and his son's called Alder. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family.
Então o xerife daqui.
But they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
What's the hold-up?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svartje there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
Eu nem falo. Eu tretei com o meu amigo a última vez que eu.
Bloody innkeeper. The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. Don't expect no more from me.
Beleza. Que não dá. Porque se não pega não, tem que falar com meu amigo.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so.
You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
Eu comecei a ser folgado aí, eu comecei a ser folgado com ele também.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand.
Não vou criar caso, não.
I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Aprendi igreja católica, feudalismo, os 3 estados do homem, agricultura. Da hora esses bagulho aí.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks, even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
Humilde.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas? Well, I would say leave it the last moment this year.
What? Oof! That isn't half heavy. No.
Just a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
Fica aqui dentro, mano. Não lembro onde que deixa. Olha lá fora. Fudeu, não lembro onde deixa o saco. Fudeu isso. Onde que a mulher tinha falado, velho? Não consigo falar com ela, não? Eu não quero comprar nada. Será que eu consigo deixar aqui de volta? Acho não, hein? Ah, dá pra deixar no chão. Deixa eu perguntar pra ela.
An ale, as usual.
We'll go and start with those sacks.
Nice and steady.
Porra. O mapa não ajuda muito também. Nossa, a gente tinha aberto bastante do mapa. Sensação agora.
Ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke you, all right?
I'm perfectly calm. Some local wretches can't unsettle me. Keep working and take no notice of me.
Don't say another word.
Henry, stop lecturing me.
Now to fetch another.
Work those
Pô, eu não queria ter falado 2 vezes, mano. Toma no cu, velho. Agora onde é que eu deixo essa merda aqui? Eu acho que é lá dentro. A mulher não tá dando a cal. Aqui, aqui, ó. Saco pesado.
Stranger survived. That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men.
Não dá pra interferir ainda.
Anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything. How hard is that to understand?
What if you're one of those bandits? And you're up to no good? We should kick
To be more sympathetic toward people who've been ambushed. You've got so many bandits.
Sim, sim, mas é madeira aqui, pô. É que não dá pra ver direito. Tá escuro. Mas tá na madeira.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Cadê,
Sterben! It was him!
Stop beating him!
Hey! Get him!
Vem, vem. Vem, vem.
Fuck! Now you're for it, you shit! Let him have it!
I'll beat you, sir! Bring it! Hey! Get him!
Ai, ai.
Oh Gott! Ich wurde...
Tô amassando os caras, velho.
Get him! Double spade! Torva! I'm wounded!
Os caras tanque, hein? Vai tomando.
Fucking die already.
Tô amassando, moleque.
Hey, get it! You shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard. That madman. Jesus.
You know much for us, fucker.
See what you're made
You'll
of.
kick the bucket, you shit.
Now you're finished. Yeah. Enough's enough.
Pô, tentei ajudar ele, pô.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Truquei legal, velho.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
Meu, acho que não tem como não tretar, hein. Eu vou tentar não tretar, mas...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off. Shut up. Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Olha, não, eu vou ficar em silêncio.
Well, nothing to say for yourself?
Todos eram tretar, velho.
It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
Eu tava defendendo você.
defending you.
Boa.
Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
defende.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
O cara provoca também, né? Vou tentar não tretar.
Stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating.
Acho que a gente ficava tretando mesmo.
Nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Fazer as pazes. Tô tentando.
This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
Tô
You
folgado
don't
demais.
really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Folgado, né? Tentei, mano. Que deu pra tentar salvar a amizade.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
stones.
O humor deles é muito bom, né?
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
Acho que ele vai abandonar nós, mesmo a gente tentando ser parça.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Filho da puta. Muito o que fazer, não.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Crime e reputação. Não se deve matar inocentes, roubar, invadir a casa dos outros, ferir pessoas, animais domésticos, perturbar suas redes pacíficas. É denúncia pro guarda. Reputação.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Henry? Well, come on. I don't bite. You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Esse treinamento de combate é bom.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here?
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Deve.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Vai ajudar com o quê?
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
Esse daí é um DLC que eles colocaram. A gente pode tentar fazer isso da armadura também.
What armor are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armor real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Gybel, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
Apareceu um nobre, precisa de uma armadura.
I could use some armor. Proper, like, for a knight. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armor, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armor now, but you might find something in the town hall armory. Although you'll need quick hands.
Eu posso falar isso se roubar, né?
But I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
Eu preciso de cavalo, eu não lembro de pegar cavalo mesmo.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Folgado, né?
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Get a job.
Till we meet again.
Mano, dá pra ver isso aqui. Brasão do Leão, então, Brasão do Leão é o DLC, acho. Vai ter o barbeiro aqui, o barbeiro a gente não conhece, né? Vira-lata, o gatorro. Tô com quase 8 horinhas, mano. E... eu nem achei que ia tancar 8, velho. Tô um pouquinho de dor de cabeça. Então vamos ter que ficar por aí. Porque eu poderia tentar melhorar, tipo, eu tô querendo fazer batata frita, né? Deu vontade de batata depois dessa bolacha horrorosa aqui, velho. Não é garantido que eu vou comer e vou melhorar também. Essezinho foi, tipo, falando com os guardas, acho. Mas avançamos bastante, pô. Não sei quanto tempo eu levei pra chegar aqui a outra vez.
The celebration is over and done with. Everything's going well. I'm in fine fettle. It's almost odd how well things are going.
Oh, please.
Arrombar.
Enjoy the
Tá
peace and
fechado.
quiet while it lasts.
See, that's what bothers me. That it ain't like this all the time. You sure are keeping between eyes. God be with you.
God be with you.
Na faca, né? Vai ter o escriba aqui no careiro.
How can I help you this fine morning?
I met the local beggar. Barrow was her name.
She's here again? Oh, confound it. But we'll get rid of her somehow, you'll see.
What? But I...
You didn't give her any money, I hope? Rabble like that are like stray cats. Feed them once, and you'll never get rid of them.
No, she just told me you might know where I could get some armor.
Armor? Unless you want to join the local watch, I don't think I can help you. Unless maybe Radovan, the blacksmith from Tarkov. We might sell you something.
But Barrow told me you might know of something better. The armor of some Brunswick?
Oh, that? Lad, 'tis but a legend.
Oh, another tale. Do you know of some armor or not?
I do. I'm just not certain whether it truly exists. It's all pretty complicated, you know. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. Well, I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason I should take an interest in such things and learn something.
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails, eh?
Excuse me?
All right, no need to lose your temper, I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Look, enough talking. Do you know where I can find Brunswick's armor or not?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists.
Só perco a reputação com esse cara, toma no cu.
Advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Then how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
Charada é essa?
Uh-huh. And that was supposed to help me, eh?
Answers come to the wise, kicks to the stupid.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Well, thanks a lot.
Hold on. I'll give you something else. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague, too. But he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it, as a keepsake. And now, go.
Acha. O que é acha de Brunswick? Aí, ele liberou uma charada aí. Eu tô achando que por hoje é isso, mano. Tô precisando comer. Tô dor de cabeça. Acho que as duas últimas lives eu fiz quase 10 ou mais horas de live. Mas pá. Tô com burnout aí. Mas que não dá pra ver, velho. Mano. Vai ter que ir pro vira-lata a pé, velho. Eu vou salvar aqui mesmo. Pra gente ver o que faz. Muito bom, hein? Muito bom. Não sei se parece quanto tempo que a gente jogou, acho que não. Donzeiras tá pocando demais. Teve umas fases difíceis. Umas arenas difíceis hoje. Não larguei o Red Dead. É que o Red Dead é gostosinho também, tipo... O Red Dead é meio eterno, né? Aí deu Kingdom que saiu esse ano, eu queria dar um fim nele, já que a gente deu Nuclear também, né? Pra ver os GOTs aí. Eu achei eles bem diferentes. Não sei se dá pra comparar, né? Eu vou comer, sei lá. Dor de cabeça tá pegate. Ah, tamo junto, hein? Aí, mano, o evento da Sony, eu nem sei que horas que é o State of Play, velho. Capaz da gente ver só mais tarde. Cadê o horário? Seis horas no horário de Brasília. Não dá pra esperar, não, né? Mas a gente vê hoje à noite, mano. Tipo, não vai. Acho muito difícil abrir live 6 da tarde só pra falar disso aí. Mas eu dou um toque, hein? Vou mandar vocês pro Danilão. Tá cortando um Teamfight Tactics lá. Mais tarde tamo aí, vamos ver se eu melhoro minha cabeça. Mas deu pra aproveitar. Fechou? Aquele abraço, hein? Bom dia pra nós.